Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hayden Raven, and welcome to the Queen's Meadow. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this game holds for me, but I'm quite interested to see what it has in store, because this is a college-level project, and I always love college-level projects. Now, the link is in the description, as always, and let's just hop into this and figure out what we find in the Queen's Meadow. Hopefully, something equally and wonderfully satisfying. Join me today as we find out who awaits us in this dreaded meadow. Ooh. Now this is why I got into this, is because I didn't realize it was almost pixelated, but this is very cool. This is very cool. Oh my goodness. A take. I'm gonna take you. Can I drink? Apparently not. They don't want me to be drinking. Note. Tutorial. WASD to move, E to interact, and Tab is my inventory. Well, what is my inventory hold? I've got 2 silver pieces, no plants, and then some potions of some kind. J, is that how I use? It would appear so, but I have no idea what that actually does. So I am very inexperienced in magic-based games, and as you can see in the top left corner, there's a mana bar, and I have no idea what to do with that. And yoink. Okay, taking 3. If you can read this, find your way to the shrine. You will be safe there. From Zoo. Well, Zoo, I hope you're safe there as well. Maybe Zoo is our wonderfully betrothed. And yes, I said betrothed, as always. As always, we have a betrothed. Another note. Tutorial. H is to use herb. Herbs slowly heal injuries. Well, I am not currently injured. I don't like the way that opens. That's cool, that's cool. Just a little ding. Okay, let me see if I actually have that now. I do indeed. Let me find out. Oh, there is some ringing in my ears that I don't appreciate all too much. Now, there seems to be some sort of banner that's just strewn about everywhere. What does it say? Is this from Zoo, our betrothed? I heard the king is sending troops into the village for some reason. I trust the king, but the rumors about him lately have been unsettling. From unknown. My betrothed, I will save you, indeed. Perhaps, perchance. I think I found a bug, because I can no longer... that's how you exit. You must just simply walk away. I must say that this music is very eerie, and not in the good way, in the bad way, that foreboding way that I love in games, but I fear. Ooh, I'm gonna take you. I love the little sound effects. I always love sound effects. What do we have over here? What are you? You are a tile in a wall, sir. Just a brick in a wall. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Oh wow, I didn't realize that's what that do. Tutorial. Shift to sprint. Sprinting costs stamina and concentration. Is that what that green bar is then? All the silver. Yoink yoink. Yoink yoink. Is that more? What is that? That is nothing. I am an idiot. So I'm going to see what happens when all of my concentration goes down, and apparently nothing of fruition as of yet, and something tells me that I need to light that on fire. Kill it with fire, burn it with fire. Indeedly dumptily. Sir, are you a weapon? Bing! I love that. I love that so much. So, ooh, yoink. Oh, 5 silver. Wow. We're gonna be rich by the end of this. Let's just read this note. The tunnel collapsed, but I have secured a barrel of explosive powder that we can use to blow up the rocks in the way. We need to start supporting the old caverns better. From unknown. Well, Mr. or Mrs. Unknown, I don't feel very settling about that. Oh, that's what's making that noise. I was very unsettled by what might be in this water. As you recall from a famous trilogy with rings, there was quite some monster awaiting them in that water. Tutorial. Right-click to extend the torch. Extend the torch light to light up objects. Okay, wonderful. Can I have that? Flammable. Okay, no. Is this my torch? Indeed it is. Give me that. Okay, I completely forgot how to do this. Right click. Okay then. Hoopa! Did that? Oh, that's how you do it. I am an idiot with the left clicking instead of the right clicking as it said. like a little Easter egg if you light all of them. Can I light you on fire? I would very much like to. I'm not a pyromaniac. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be accusatory in this situation. I have the full situation, full scope of everything under control. Yoink. Okay then. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh, that was a big boomer. Big boomer. I love that. Do I get another bing? Oh no, I get something much. Oh, I got a bing still. Steel sword. Can I have? Can you imagine someone actually walking with a torch in the left hand and a sword in the right? I love that. I love this. I love this game. Tutorial. Left click to attack. Attacking costs stamina. Attacking with low stamina is slow and ineffective. So are you saying stabbing with a bad sword is ineffective? I must concur. And I have no idea what insinuations you are referring to in my language. I am being perfectly frank talking about this steel sword. Now I do want to stab whatever water monster is waiting for me over there, because I dare say that there is in fact a water monster. A giant tentacly octopus with teeth in the water. Just nasty. Caverns of Bellister or Belster. I don't know how they do that. But is this like based off of the original Dungeons and Dragons dungeon crawler? Oh wow, if so, I don't know very much about it, but I know that there are some very basic slime monsters involved. Indeed it is. Stab. 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 Indeed. Come on. Have at you. Burn you. Ah, it seems that I would have killed it. Is there anything else to be had at you? Have at thee! Okay, no. This is so expansive. I wasn't expecting something as big as this in this game. This is, developers, this is very cool. Ooh, everything's gotten so serious with the violin music. Ooh, I don't like someone squishing. Why are you squishing like that? Yoink, yoink, yeah, yoink, yoink. Yoink. Right click to block. Use shield to block attacks. Blocking costs stamina. Okay, I don't in fact have a shield. Perhaps perchance over here. Yes, indeed. Buckler shield. It would appear, is it still in my inventory? It is. Okay, so my torch. Oh, what is that? Nope, I don't want any of you. No, sir. No, sir. Not at all. Wacka. 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 My whacking is ineffective. Okay. Slightly effective. So let us see where this cave actually takes us. I'm very excited today. I'm very excited about this. Wonderful. How about that? I would have very much expected you to be dead, sir. I'm glad you are. I must say, just on a side note for the developers, I find it very interesting that you've created this specifically, because this is a very old-style game, and yet I can find so much relevance in everyday community, the indie community, with this kind of game, this style of game. This is totally relevant. I don't care what the old style says, this is a piece of today's culture, and this is awesome. Indeed, a squisher. Now, I cannot say that, at least with the slimes, this combat sequence isn't exactly exciting, at least for me, but all the same, it does still establish this as what I believe to be an RPG interactive adventure, whereas the old statistical way that the Dungeons and Dragons style games were played are actually implemented in this game. So if perhaps you were an original fan way back when, perhaps this is a game for you. Interesting. So I come across this floor button. Ah, so I shouldn't push that at all. Jumping over. Jumping through. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to shout at me to make sure that I don't bump into any more floor buttons. Anything I can yoink in here? What is this? What are you, sir? Haha, these guys are on their way here, but they're not going to get me. I put up a trap outside the house. Hopefully, that'll keep them out so I can finally sleep from unknown. Well, buddy boot, you hit me twice, so I'm coming after you. I will find you, and I will serve justice unto you. Just to not quote somebody. certain somebody that we all know of. So this is interesting because it looks like we're finally getting to what the title screen has looked like, and that is right over there. So let me actually use one of these herbs in my inventory because I have yet to do so. H. Wonderful. Could you go up a little more? A little bit faster, please. Ah, that restores very little. I'm going to need all of my herbs. There we go. That's wonderful enough. Now, let us see what this is all about. GG. What is GG? Have at thee. Shrine Gate. Interesting. Now, what do I do about you? What do I do about you, sir? Let me go back into my inventory and equip this, because it looks like I might have to light all of these braziers, as they are stated, braziers. I'm not entirely sure how that English word is said. I heard that on the far end of the royal hunting grounds, there's a secret garden, a garden that is home to a great spider, a spider that pays tribute to Lord Eisen. Maybe that's just a rumor from the unknown. Out. I'm outie. I'm gone. Goodbye, sirs. Smack. Wonderful. Oh, nope, that did nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Smash. Now, developers, I would have enjoyed having some sort of other enemy, perhaps like an orc or something very classical in that sense of monsters, but all the same, I am enjoying this for what it is, and I'll take it for what it is, and this is awesome. I'm no good with heights. No sir, no siree. Carrying forward, and this way, what do we have over here? Interesting. Ah, do we have a fallen warrior on our hands? Ooh, all that I can yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink. There we go. What is this? What are you? Ah, you are the mana potion. Use potion. Use potion to restore mana. Now, I don't know what mana does. I'm not entirely sure at all. I have the perfect plan to hide everything. The king's men will arrive any day now. If they find the riches I've gathered from the graves and tombs, I'll hang for sure. From the unknown. Let's see what's in our bang chest. Another herb. Well, sir, if you're just gathering herbs like I am, I wouldn't see that him having an issue with it. But then again, I don't think those are the treasures you speak of. Let's just see what is over here. I have to say, the music is absolutely perfect for this setting. I'm not exactly sure if it's royalty free, and for my sake, I hope it is. We haven't been over here. Here we go. Yoink, yoink. A more yoink. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. There we go. I can't stay here forever. The king's men will find me. They're looking for me. They know why I have escaped the castle. Why did the gods abandon us? Why did the king do? Why did the king do? I don't know why the king do. What do the king do? And why do we all have to suffer for his mistakes? Scorn the royal blacksmith. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting plot point. Whoa, what are you? Fireball spellbook? Oh, now I'm going to have very much fun with this one. Yoink. What are you? Q is to cast. Cast powerful spells. Casting costs mana and concentration. Spells cannot be cast without 100% concentration. Okay, so it's a one-time use thing. Until it recharges. Fantastic. Fanatical. What on earth? Verdant Shrine Brazier. Okay, so I believe that in order to unlock this final gate, we have to light all of these in order to do this. So let me see what I can do about this. Indeed. Ah, very much so. I'm very looking forward to this. Although these are pixelated, low-resolution graphics, I enjoy this kind of game. So let's go over to the other braziers and see what's behind our final gate. Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no. How about no? How about a whole lot of no? They are extremely fast. They are extremely fast, and for some reason they're somehow terrifying for me. Okay, buddy boos, how about a whole lot of this? Your soul succumbs to the deep, bottomless void. You die. The mystery of the queen remains unsolved. Please don't. Oh, wow. I have to start from the beginning because I was stupid with the fireball spell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back. Oh my. I will say one thing, going back through it all again, the One thing that I am very much picking up on is the level of immersion that I have due to many factors, but mostly because of the music. For me, music is all a key factor in immersion, and developers, you got this one very much right. It seems I'm fighting Big Purple now, and Big Purple goes down for the count. So I finally made it back to the green brazier and the verdant shrine, so I'm guessing that one more box, that blue one over there, will like the other one and perhaps open the gate as a whole. So I'm going to jump right over there and see how long it takes me to do this. I believe this is the unexplored pathway, so ladies and gentlemen, join me as I come into a dead end. I'm sorry. Ah, there's a TNT barrel over there. Let me see if I can go light that. I just recall something. That fireball spell isn't meant for damage, it's meant to destroy these entrances. That's what it's meant for. Fantastic. Oh, you see me using my brain, you see how long it takes me to use my brain? Indeed, let us carry onward, everyone. Light. Methodically light. I've actually picked up on using these to light which ways I've been and which ways I haven't, as to know where a dead end like this leads, and then carrying onward elsewhere. Very interesting. Do I get a spear now? Steel spear. I'm going to enjoy this one. Oh yes, I like this. So it appears something's happened to my sword and it's suddenly become magical, so I'm going to keep the sword in it. Crimson Shrine Brazier. I do believe that there was a blue one elsewhere. Perhaps this way. But we shall see. We shall find out for and by ourselves. We have a new note. The royal flames guard the shrine. It'll keep the slimes out, but anyone with half a brain can figure it out. Perhaps it isn't designed to keep people out. Perhaps not. Perhaps it's supposed to let wandering traipsers traipse through the garden together. Indeed, and now it looks like we can finally enter the Queen's Meadow. I hope all of this leads to the Queen's Meadow. It took me quite some time to do all of this, and especially over again. The music has appeared to become very distant, very reserved, very down, very, not flat, but I would say in a minor key. It's very interesting. Actually, now that I can shoot flames, let me see if I can blow up that barrel I wasn't able to reach earlier, and perhaps we'll find a secret Easter egg or something. I want to be very careful with this. Okay, nothing. Nope, I'm gonna leave that alone, and we are going to carry onward forward, and such as that is such. Where are we now? Crystals. Magical. Wonderful. What are you? Ah, just another herb, it would appear. But I want in there. Ah, here we are. Oh, nope. No, sir. No, thank you. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna bypass this guy because I want to get to the story of this game and see where we're going with this. Shrine of Memories. So this is actually quite a long game. I didn't realize this is what this game is about. It's going to be very long, but nonetheless, I plan on doing a full playthrough of this, so perhaps a long video might be good for you guys. I hope it is. I wonder what is waiting for us. Let me just say this. I wasn't expecting a character model in this game, and you just blew me away with it. This is fantastic. Zoo, the astronomer. Welcome to the shrine, traveler. I am pleased to see you have arrived safely. I'm Zoo. I live here in the shrine. I was an astronomer in the king's castle before the kingdom fell into ruin. When the king went mad, I made my escape. The ruins of the shrine have been my shelter ever since. Ever since the king ended the war, things have been stranger and stranger by the day. Some say the king is cursed, some say the numerous queens he had became cursed. What is the truth? I wish I could tell you. Interesting, very interesting. Is it okay if I take all of your stuff? Is that okay? I'm gonna take all her stuff. Zoo's diary, page 1. Should we be reading this? This seems very personal. I have arrived to the shrine of memories today. Perhaps here we can be safe. I took others with me, but they are afraid. What if the king sends men to find us? Page 2. It's dangerous here. Inside the shrine we're safe, but we can't stay here like this forever. We need food, we need water. There's a waterfall nearby, but monsters lurk in the caverns, and sometimes we can hear them closing in. We need a better solution. My lady, I will defend thee. We've lost people. They get lost during the night or during scavenging. I make matters worse. To make matters worse, on some days I haven't been feeling too great. She's feeling definitely some emotional strain, I would say. I coughed blood today. Oh no, it's physical. It is purely physical. This woman has emotional strain of steel. I'm scared of what might happen to me. Is it the curse? Am I cursed? Is there even a curse? I do believe perhaps it's a disease of some kind. The shrine is called the Shrine of Memories. Take comfort in these walls. They may be the only sanctuary that's left. Okay, lady, I'm gonna leave you alone and all that you are. There were arrows right there and some torches, but I don't believe I can interact with those. So I'm going to carry forth and onward and see what we can find in this awesome adventure. I didn't realize how expansive this is. This is so cool. Another page. Word of the Dev. This is the end of Queen's Meadow. Follow Cinethor on Twitter at Cinethor for news and updates on what's next. Thank you for playing. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that we've come to the end of our time. I want to really impress upon you guys how much you need to play this game. This is so cool, this is fresh, and yet it's got an old-fashioned twist on it. I love games like this, and I wasn't expecting something like this. I was completely thrown off by the pixelated style and graphics of the surroundings, and yet they made it very real. So the mixture of both 2D, 3D graphics is very cool. I've always liked it, and just even though the combat sequence is just against slimes, I can see it implemented with so many other monsters, perhaps flying creatures even. But I'm going to let this lie where it is for now. So I've given you guys the Twitter information for the developer. If you guys want to follow them, please go ahead and follow them. This is completely for the developer, and this game is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I can only hope to play more great games like this one. But for now, I'm afraid I must bid you a good evening and a good night. I'll see you